What's up? What's good? It's Olive Pickles, and here are my play-in predictions. Let's start out with the Eastern Conference 9-10 game, where the Charlotte Hornets take on the Indiana Pacers. Karis LeVert is out for the Pacers and Gordon Hayward is out for the Hornets, so those are two losses for both teams. I have the Pacers winning this one by a close margin. I know it's a hot take since Karis LeVert is a huge part of the Indiana Pacers, but the Charlotte Hornets lost 5 straight to end out the regular season, and I don't know if they can turn that momentum around against the Indiana Pacers team, who won't go down without a fight. Year after year, Indiana has made the playoffs, and I don't know if they will lose to a young and inexperienced Charlotte Hornets team. The 7-8 game in the Eastern Conference is between the Washington Wizards and the Boston Celtics. The Celtics have had a surprisingly down year this year, and the Wizards, at least as of late, have been on a tear, with Bradley Beal coming second in scoring and Russell Westbrook continuing to put up triple-doubles game after game. Even though Bradley Beal might not be 100%, the Celtics don't have Jaylen Brown, and personally, I can't see them pulling out a victory against the Wizards tonight. I have Westbrook, Beal, and the rest of the squad advancing to play a star-studded Brooklyn Nets team, where Russ will look for a revenge series against Kevin Durant. That will leave the Boston Celtics and Indiana Pacers in a battle for the 8th seed. I think this will be a very, very interesting game, especially if Karis LeVert can return. However, I think the Boston Celtics will pull this one out. The Celtics have made the Eastern Conference Finals 2 out of the last 3 years, and I don't think Jason Tatum wants to miss the playoffs for the first time in his career. I think him and Kemba Walker will have great games, and Indiana will not be able to outplay them. I have the Celtics taking the 8th seed in the Eastern Conference. Now we have the Western Conference side of the play-in tournament. Let's start off with the 7-8 game, where the LeBron James, Anthony Davis-led Los Angeles Lakers, who are also the reigning champions, take on the Golden State Warriors, carried by Steph Curry, who is playing out of his mind, winning his second scoring title this season. This is an incredibly hyped matchup that includes one of the biggest rivalries, LeBron versus Steph. In this game, I think LeBron James will show everyone who's the real king, and he'll take care of business even if he's not 100%. I think that the reigning champs outmatch the Warriors as they have much more talent on their team. Even with Golden State playing as good as they are over the past few games, I just don't think that Steph Curry's heroics will be enough to beat LA for the 7th seed. The 9-10 game takes place in Memphis, Tennessee, where the San Antonio Spurs take on the Grizzlies. I think this game will come down to which big men play better, because the Spurs have DeJounte Murray, and I think he can do a pretty good job on Ja Morant, and same applies for Dillon Brooks, who will likely be guarding DeMar DeRozan. As much as I would want to see Greg Popovich lead the San Antonio Spurs to another victory, I just don't think they have the talent to pull it out. Going back to big men, the Memphis Grizzlies have a double-double machine in Jonas Valanciunas and a fantastic young talent in Jaren Jackson Jr. So I have the Grizzlies winning this one, and they will face the Warriors for the 8th seed. And this is where Wardell Stephen Curry will take over. A few days ago, he torched the Grizzlies for 46 points, and I think he'll put up another spectacular performance. The X factor in this matchup will be Dillon Brooks, as last time he led a comeback but then fouled out, causing the Grizzlies to lose all their momentum and go home in defeat. If Dillon Brooks plays as well as he did last game and doesn't foul out, I could see the Grizzlies pulling this one out, but I think that Steph Curry will lead the Warriors to the 8th seed to take on the Utah Jazz in the playoffs. That's it for today, and I hope you enjoyed the predictions. I will be making my playoff predictions soon when the play-ins end. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and see you in the next one. Peace.